Hello YouTube, Copper King Recycling, and today on the table I've got the joy of Christmas. We started switching over to LED lights for our Christmas lights, and these old school bulb lights are dying away. But good news is they do have some usable parts. Sometimes these will break, a lot of times they won't. Let's just, yeah. Sometimes they break. It's pretty cold out here. Okay, really? Oh yeah. One thing you want to do here, before I go doing this again, is two little fuses. Oh really? Two little fuses in here. If you're not careful, you will break them. Not that that matters. Oh, okay. Sometimes they don't want to come out, so forget it. Now you cut the wire, but you come up with so many. Yeah. Sometimes these are not easy to get apart. So you get your trusty snippers, and you just cut this off there. Cut this off there. I said cut this off there. See if I can get a bite on it there. Really just need to loosen it up. I know this is a lot, but believe it or not, there's a fair amount of brass in these things. Lots of copper wire if you're willing to go for it. See if I can get this off here. Okay, really. Let's just not stab ourselves. That'd be cool. You just gotta bend this. I swear the last one I took apart was way easier. Everything wants to fight me. Let's just do it the old school way. There we go. Grab this side. There we go. See there? Worth it? Grip this. Don't really care about those fuses. This is dead. Especially now. Okay. Just get my fingers to work. There we go. Okay, nope. There we go. There we go. Like I said, it's got a fair amount of brass in it. These wires usually just come right out. Get that out. That out. Okay. Jeez, this one is fighting it. Well, let's get the trusty old. I don't know where that piece went. And start just cutting it. Got a multi-tool right there that'll take this apart for sure. Alright, that's it. Now I'm back. I got a hold of it. They come out of there. Mangle this thing. Give it to me. There we go. That was totally worth it. There's plastic all over this place. All for the love of brass and copper. Where's that other end? Now we're going to go ahead and just grab this real quick like. So, grab the wire. Real close. Pull it off. Boom. You can see that YouTube with this beautiful copper wire in there. So many lights, it just couldn't just. Okay. Oh, may have dropped that one. That happens. But yeah, go through all this. Oh, you did crack it. Thanks. Gotta crack the other side. Maybe not. Stick something like this in there. Let that side go. There we go. What's up now? Like a soul. Boom. Come on out. Oh yeah. What's up? Good trash. So I just started processing these, and like I said, there is a lot of copper on here, but it became too much. So I was just going for the brass. Not really the copper anymore. I'll show you that in a minute. So then the lights, you know, it looks like little copper ends there. But if you scrape it on a file, you'll see that it's just copper coated. So the lights, they became too troublesome. So you just go down the line, pull out these cheap bulb lights that aren't worth much. And then you're just left with all this wire, these brass ends, and it's triple wire. It comes up here to the connector piece. Now he was taking snippers, getting in there, you know, you can see in between there, cut it, pull it apart that way. But I discovered, because it's cold AF out here, works every time. You just go down the line. No, or just touch it. I was doing the light parts. You can do it, but I was breaking a bunch of them, so I stopped doing that. Then you get all these little pieces of wire, all this friggin' plastic. Where's my, this. Get that right where. Put all the other plastic from earlier on the floor. And then you come through here, you get all this wire, you get all these short pieces. You just kind of work your way down. Then you get these longer pieces of wire. I've already done some of this one. So here's one of the ends. What I've been doing is just grabbing them, pulling them off. Kind of just assembly line this. And then you get this long piece of copper in here. Then I was just going down the line, turning all the bulbs, getting all these little pieces off. And then the next step was to recover all these pieces of brass on here, as I've already shown you a few times. Get that side off. And seriously, you're a maniac if you do this, but I got a break coming up. I might find myself going through all these, getting all this brass out of here. As you can see, I've already been doing it for a while. It's quite a few strands of lights right there. But you get all this little brass pieces. You just collect them all, and like sands on the beach, they collect and collect and collect one by one, and you end up with quite a few there. Got to keep the lid on. If you drop that, you're screwed. But then you end up with all these small pieces of wire, and I was going through with my hand stripper and stripping these short pieces. And when you go through the lights, you end up with a bunch of these, and I was literally taking these apart, and I'd get pieces like that, and then I would strip them with my hand stripper, But hand stripper. But that's a lot of wires to go through. And I said, you know what? I'm just going to turn that in as insulated wire. But I am still interested in all this brass. Just open this. So I go through and piece by piece get all this little brass out of here. Take out the ends, the plugs, all that. But I'm not turning this brass in. I'm going to melt it down and make something. So this is more for personal pleasure than anything, JD. But there is a lot to get from these lights. It's a lot of garbage too. But I think it's worth it. And I've got some time coming up. It all adds up. Thanks for watching.